What's up, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets, and I'm here with my partner Riaz, bringing you guys NFL Thanksgiving betting videos. And we did the betting videos before in the past, and they weren't doing too hot, but now we're at 500 subs, and this video actually kind of means a lot to us. So the first video we ever did on this channel, 2 years ago, we were listed as Plays and Parlays. We went through a couple name changes, and we used to have another buddy on here. His name was Mitch. Still a great friend of ours, and he's just very busy as an individual, and we had a video with him on here doing NFL betting videos, and our first video is Thanksgiving, so it kind of hits home doing this video 2 years ago. It's crazy to see how the channels came such a long way, and I'm sure Riaz can agree to that.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy with the prize picks. We kind of faded away from betting, but it's kind of where we started off. And you guys are kind of noticing that you can see our face in this one, which is kind of cool. We thought about just dropping the faces with all the support we've gotten, and no better way than 2 years later, we're
Yeah,
dropping the
no
face.
doubt. So yeah, I don't think we really dropped the face cam in any videos. We did a live stream on Facebook once to talk about like some season long fantasy football, and that we had our faces on there. So I doubt any of our viewers went to go check that out. But like I said, we're here. It's Thanksgiving, and we're so happy that you guys are joining us here. And like the face cams are rolling. This feels good. It's cool, and it's just part of the journey, man. Like I said, the support's been awesome. And Riaz is gonna start us off with this game, man. We got the Chicago Bears favorited by 3 going to the Detroit Lions Stadium, and they're playing them over under is at 41.5. This is the first game of the day. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's going to be a great first game. It's really tough to think. When I first looked at this, I was really on the Lions, but I think the fact that Andy Dalton's getting the start, I think it just adds a little more consistency in this offense, which is just what we really haven't seen from this Chicago Bears team since Justin Fields has taken over that starting job. But we don't know who's the quarterback yet for the Lions. I don't think it really matters. Jared Goff has just looked awful so far this year. So I like the Bears here. The fact that they're only laying 3 at home or on the road is kind of surprising. You would think a team that's hasn't won a game, yeah, the Bears are struggling, but I have no problem dropping 3 with the Bears on the
So
road.
it kind of switches up for me a little bit. I think if Golf plays, I kind of like the upset here. I know Golf has been just absolutely horrible. I'm always taking his unders and his passing yards, and I've been winning some money over there. But personally, I don't think Golf is going to play, and I think they're going to be running with Boyle out there, and he's atrocious, man. He's I don't even know how he's got a job. Literally, he was bad college quarterback, and he's bad in the NFL too. So don't know how he's even employed. And they're rolling out with Andy Dalton, so for the Chicago side of things, and um, I don't know how it's going to be. Like a lot of quarterback, like controversy in the Bears. Kind of it's just been weird for the Bears so far this season. They've been up and down. Um, but like personally, like just to start off the day, like I'll take the Lions money line if Golf plays. But then if he doesn't, I'm there with you, laying 3 on the road with Chicago. And then over under wise, this is just an under for me. This looks like a 16-10. Um, Something like that. I don't see even maybe a 21-13 something in there, but I don't see a lot of points being scored.
No, I definitely love if I were to bet anything really in this game, it would be the under. But you also kind of have to look at how well not how well the Lions played, but the fact that they only lost by 3 against the Browns. So that does play into a factor. We know we know Baker Mayfield's super banged up. They just look atrocious. That's why Odell wanted out so bad. So both offenses are pretty sketchy, but definitely the under for me for sure in this game if I were to have to really take a stab at anything at
Yeah,
this
and,
game.
and the way I see it too is like the Lions have been competitive, and like they have been competitive in a lot of games. Like they tied Pittsburgh. Like you said, they lose to 3 to the Browns. They were like down to the wire with the Ravens, and it's just like they play hard, man. Like I can respect Detroit in some aspects. Like sometimes they've looked like absolutely horrible, but like I said, they get a little bit of a boost with Goff coming back. I mean, there's nothing really to prove that really because their record um, is still winless with or without Goff. So like I said, that's the way I see it. If Goff fades though, if he's not playing, then I'm going Chicago. Me and Riaz are both rolling with Chicago -3. So we'll go to the next game, and we got the Raiders going at the Cowboys, and the Raiders are on the road here. They're 7.5 point dogs, and plus 280 for the money line. I don't think I'm going to be going there with the Raiders. I love Dallas in this game. I like them to cover. I think they can beat the Raiders here by 2 touchdowns. They've been beaten. Raiders have been getting beat up on. The game against Cincinnati stayed a little bit close, but Cincinnati just pulled away in the second half and just absolutely demolished them coming in the second half. And the Raiders, man, like they've had a lot of things going on. Like I give them respect for even where they are at this point of the season, but Dallas should come out and play a little bit better. I know they're banged up in the receiver core, but they really do have a lot of talent. I still think the way they stand now, I still think they're the better roster top to bottom.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to lay the points here with the Raiders. If CeeDee Lamb doesn't play, I think that just kind of plays a big factor in this game for sure. And Zeke's pretty banged up as well, but Tony Pollard is, I'm not going to say just as good as Zeke, but he's a great talent back there. But Amari Cooper's out. I see why this line is where it's at. It's kind of been shifting up and down from 7.5 to 8. I would love to get it at 8. That would just be just an icing on the cake for me, honestly. I have no problem laying the number. Derek Carr has actually looked like a pretty top notch quarterback so far this year, and Josh Jacobs was banged up early. They really don't have a reliable backup. Kenyon Drake is good, but he's more of a
Yeah.
receiving back. I think Josh Jacobs has an awesome game here. Uh, Darren Waller is going to be just heavily targeted like always, and Hunter Renfro has been really kind of stepping out and showing that he is a good wide receiver in this league. So uh, with the Cowboys just being so banged up, I don't mind taking the Raiders and laying
And
the
I
points
know
here.
exactly where you're coming from. Like we've seen Dallas blow out teams, and then we've seen Dallas like absolutely just get demoralized. So it's so tough with this Dallas team. And as of late, they haven't played well at all on Thanksgiving. Like if you look back at the numbers, I believe they're like 1-3 in the past Thanksgivings, and like they lost to Washington last year on Thanksgiving. And just like I mean, I know they didn't have Dak playing, but I think the line was like I think Dallas was still favored in that game. So it just I understand where you're coming from for sure, and this one definitely could shift. I've watched a lot of other people talk about these games, and a lot of people are on Dallas. I definitely can see this shifting. So if you like Dallas here, get on it. But if you do like the Raiders here, you might want to hold off a little bit. I don't think too much is going to be coming on the Raiders at 7.5. That's my personal opinion. But the over under, man, what do you think? I mean, I'm kind of shifting towards the over here.
Yeah, I like the over here. It's definitely the highest line out of these three games at 50.5. But both defense are pretty bad. I shouldn't say bad. They're pretty decent, but these two offenses are pretty high scoring. Dallas might kind of fade away if CeeDee Lamb doesn't play. Um, like I touched on earlier, Amari Cooper's out, but we know Zeke could score 2 touchdowns just rushing the ball in from the one, or he could break one. And I think both of these offenses are pretty good. So I don't mind taking the over here, but my pick in this game is definitely laying the points with the
Yeah, no
Raiders.
doubt. I mean, I'm on Cowboys. Riaz is on Raiders. That's what makes the videos interesting, man. So we'll see come Sunday. I'm liking this so far. Thursday, yeah, my
Thursday.
bad. Excuse me on that. Just awkward seeing all these games on Thursday. So, but it's man,
I
I'm so
know.
excited. But we'll get to the last game, final game of the night. When I first saw this, I didn't know if I was really gonna be like really hyped up to watch this one. But as things started to unfold, um, the Bills have not been looking great as of late. The Saints, obviously, I wish Winston was playing, and they got Simeon back there, who, eh, that's all I gotta say is, about that. Like I just wish they had. I wish the Saints had some better play right now. Obviously, no Kamara either, so it's tough. And I like the Bills here a lot. I mean, I just like them here at -6. I expect them to get rolling after this too. Like I want them to get hot. I know like they're the second highest scoring team in the league right now. And they would be first if it wasn't for that Jacksonville game, just completely bringing all their averages down. We know this offense. We know Josh Allen, and it's just I expect them to win here and win comfortably, especially with all the Saints injuries, and I expect them to start rolling for the rest of the season. And I could be blatantly wrong about that prediction, but And that's just the Bills are too good in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the 6 with Buffalo. We've kind of seen all year where they play really well, and then against bad teams they just can't seem to just get over that hump. But then they always just crush the Jets, and I'm not going to say that was a bounce back game for them, but it does kind of help that they went out there and scored
For
almost
sure.
50 points. But with the Saints just being super banged up, Trevor Simeon is not a good quarterback. I'm a Denver fan. I had to watch Simeon for like 2 to 3 years. He's just not that great. And the Bills' defense is a really good defense. It's probably a top 10
Yeah.
defense in my eyes, and they really haven't showed it that much. So they need to go out there prime time Thursday night game on Thanksgiving on the road. They go right into the Superdome and just crush the Saints. The big thing for me, just picking the Bills, is Kamara's out. That's like a huge piece of their offense. Mark Ingram cannot replicate what Kamara does and what Kamara brings to the table. Um, Mark Ingram is a ground and pound first, second, and third down rusher. I mean, he did have 7 targets last game, which is kind of promising in that aspect, but he's no Kamara. They still don't have Michael Thomas. They have no name wide receivers. I think Buffalo just puts the beat down on them
They
in
should.
this
Like they
game.
really should put the beat down on them and like I said, I expect them to start rolling after this and I expect them to just come in here. Um and I think this line might shift, man. I think this might go 6.5, 7 come Thanksgiving. So if you like it now, hop on it. It might have already shifted a little bit. I think it might have opened at 5.5. I don't know if I'm wrong or not. I think it started to shift a little bit.
No, that
Um,
yeah, yeah, that's what I saw. It
okay,
was at
yeah,
five
but
and a
over
half.
under it's at 45.5. Um, it's kind of a fade for me. Kind of a fade. I know. I just don't want to give a false pick here. Every pick is no guarantee, but like I just don't know like which one I'm liking, and like I think the game goes over just because the Bills are so good at scoring points. And that's just my pick because like I'm just riding with Buffalo and even if Buffalo can blow them out and it still can hit the over cuz Buffalo can put on like 40 points in 3 quarters like. So, I mean, I have to go over here, but I don't love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over as well. I like that the line's at 45 and a half. I do think the Saints are going to score. They'll probably put up
Yeah.
17, 20 points. And I think Buffalo puts up 30, 35, and just really shows how much firepower they do have on this offense. It was super promising watching Stephon Diggs
For
catch 2 touchdowns
sure. Yeah.
last week. That was just
Yeah.
awesome to watch.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And um, we do player props videos too, so there's gonna be a lot of player props for this slate. We can't wait to bring that like content to you guys. It should be tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon around there. We'll do the NBA video as well. But anything else to say, Riaz?
Yeah, definitely let us know in the comments if you like the face cams. A little weird. I felt a little awkward with the face cam up. If you guys like it, we'll keep running the face
Yeah,
cam
I
for
mean
sure.
it's all it's up to you guys realistically, but the interaction from you guys has been awesome, and I know there's been some talk about a Discord too. We're gonna try to get some things rolling. We just been trying to pump out some content, really focusing on some research and just trying to get things right for you guys. Obviously, like I always say, nothing's guaranteed, especially when it comes to like sports betting. Prize picks as well is it's all a chance, it's all gambling, but that's what we like to do, man. We talk sports, we bullshit. Me and Riaz are great friends, man. So like I said, it's just awesome to do this, and for you guys to support, means the world to me and Riaz for sure. And we'll wrap things up here, and good luck Thursday. Enjoy the holidays with your family, whatever you guys do, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.